Morning guys, morning, good afternoon. Currently just watching this TNON. How we need to hold $3 here. IFRX, I like this setup as well, just because runner from last week ran all the way up to 193. I'm going to mark that level actually. So 193, I'm going to mark that level. And then downtrend break, obviously, that's what I'm looking for. I will never enter a trade here because it's simply just consolidating like this, right? It's trading in this range. Nothing's really happened. Lack of volume at the moment. 143 break or 145 break, we should be good on that. Hi guys, morning Omar. What's up, Michael? What's up, bro? So IFRX, yeah, this is on my watch list. I put for you guys on Twitter as well as a Discord. Just simply because this was a runner last week. 135 is area of support here, this orange line, because we've held it here before. Friday was an area of support here. And now we're right on that level as well again. So hopefully this does hold and pushes up to 145. I do expect it to. I expect it to break 145. The high is 193. So this one should be on the watch list for sure. I like this setup a lot. SLS, I don't like this one to be honest with you. It didn't really look good even though it was in a falling wedge setup here. For me, it was just too much of a sell on this one. So too much selling here on this. There wasn't really holding this $1 level either. Really all I'm going to wait for is probably this 127 level if it does get there. Will it reverse? I have no idea. I'll wait and see if it does. I'm not going to be jumping in now. Definitely not, since it is under $1 at the moment. So yeah, this one's very bearish at the moment. Got the AGI breakout. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I got it as well. I still actually have some. I'm just going to see if we can get to this $2. So if we look on the 4 hour here, I posted a chart on the Discord, but here's $2 is that resistance. I mean, you can say this is here, 189, but I like that $2 level better. So we've seen it here, 198 previously, then $2. But the fact that it's broken this 153 was previous support as well, 150 previous support. We've broken that pretty well. Next level is at 175. I know someone in the Discord did mention it. Yeah, Mood Trading mentioned it, that 175 is that next resistance level. So if we look here on the 5 minute, it hit what 172 is the high so far. So we can just mark that 175 next. Breaks 175, then you got that 188 which was that kind of level that I showed. I'll show you again. So if we look here, so this is that level here, 175. And then 189, which is this resistance level here. Break that, then you got room to $2. I expect this to run today. I mean, it's pretty strong. Considering the market is Monday, the market will be slow today. I do expect it to be slow. It's just the start of the week. Nothing crazy, but same setups, everything. We just have to be more patient. But all you can do is here with this, simply looking for entries, is just play the pullback on the downtrend. On the trend pullback, so we can see that it's done this every time, right? So if it hits 175, it's probably going to pull back, which it has now. So it should start to push up again. We'll see though. Just keep this. I'll keep this line here for you guys. Average 1.5, looking for. I can't see the thing. Yeah, I know. Me too. I have 1.53, 1.52, whatever my average is, but I don't really have much left. I just took some just since that break happened. TNO. So this one I just mentioned now. Clearly this is just a strong area of support, right? If we hold this into open, we should run and push and break to the upside. 50% runner Friday, sorry. Expecting continuation is a big run up actually. So it did make that run to 180, which is great. Now it's pulled back to 114. We've seen this strong area of support. It's pulled back again to it pre-market. It's right at it right now. In my opinion, it's safe entries here, to be honest. So if you were to have this, I would have my stop loss like just around like 105 level. It is a larger stop loss, but I wouldn't be trading much size. But I would look for an entry here personally because it's holding the support level. If it was going to get sold off, it probably would have sold off already. The fact that it's holding this level into open is a very good sign. Expecting trendline break 130, then 142, then all the way to 171. So yeah, I expect this one to run today. Definitely have this on watch, TNON. Howell, struggling to hold this $3, but it is still holding kind of that support level at the moment. It is right back at $3 actually as we speak. So in this falling wedge, it's not that clear of a falling wedge, but it still is in a falling wedge pattern, which is bullish. So I do expect price to break out of this as long as it holds this. I have $3, but you can have this 295 as support here. So these candles here, candle wicks here, we're looking here, previous resistance, right? Now became support, right? And it's hold here again. Volume, it should start push and break to the upside, especially with this chart pattern. You do expect it to break above. The reason why I don't have it at 295, my support level, I have it at 3. For those in the Discord and for those who usually join this pre-market scalps, is basically you can just see is because it's a 3 psychological level. I just like to round it off. It's just cleaner and clearer for me to see. If I was to enter, even if it was 295 support, I personally wouldn't buy on this level. I like to wait for a psychological level to break. If it was at like 280, right, the support, then I would maybe look for entries. But the fact that it's there now, 295, $3, it's a 5-cent move. I'd rather just wait for it to break and hold this level. But I do expect this to push up now. It's reclaimed this $3, which is good. Just needs some volume. It is down 5%, but it ran 50% on Monday or Friday, sorry. ID. Trend line, it's got a trend line break on this. Obviously now we can see that there is a trend reversal on this. Simply just mark the high here, which is 1.199. So you have this level here, and then I would just mark the high of today, which is 0.15, somewhere around there. So, and then just mark the support level, which is here. This orange line. It is just very low volume for me. It's not my kind of trade. It was up 35% on Friday. So I don't know if it had earnings or whatever, but it is bullish. For me personally, it's not my kind of setup, but I mean, it's got the trend line break. It should get the momentum. Your next level is this 0.19 level. So you have this breakout here of the falling wedge. You'll see this very, very often with the breakouts. Usually with these downtrends, they formed a falling wedge before they did break out. So that's your chart there on ID. I'll post this on Twitter as well so you can keep it. So ID. So just look for this 0.155 break above. Let's have a look and see what else is moving. OG's right here, or OGI's over there. Howell, still trying to fight with this level here. IFRX, I really like this one. I just mentioned this at the start of the stream. So the reason why I like this one is simply because it was a runner last week. It is in this downtrend, but it is at this area of support. So if I want to make it more clear for you guys to see, it's just this level here. Right, the orange line that I always draw is clearly just the area of strong area of support. Purple is where you can look for entries. Yellow is just a low. And the low and high, if you go on my Twitter, the pinned tweet that I have there on my at the top of my page, you'll see that that's just basically the key, I guess, for the colors and what they mean. So you can look through that. Just because I post the charts on Twitter, I don't enter them. I just post the charts that I like the setups of. For all the charts, I mean, for all the trades that I do take and alerts, it's all in the Discord, everything that I post. I only get in around 5 or 6 max for the day alerts. Depending on the market, I don't give 50, 60 alerts, and that's not really how I trade. I focus on A+ quality setups, and that's how I have achieved 75% plus win rate. So I don't really focus on taking as many trades as I can. CHPT ran 6% last week. This one's no clear direction, right? Yes, obviously if we're looking at a larger time frame, it is bullish, but if we're looking at just here on the 10-minute at the moment, it's clearly just it's just chilling right now. There's nothing really going on. You can see that we have this area of support here, so 305 or 306, sorry. So 306 is your area of support, but if we're looking on the larger time frame, it is bullish, right? So we can see there is starting to be a trend reversal. Clearly, just everybody can see this. Anyone who starts out trading will know this. Very easy to see. This is obviously was in a downtrend. Now you can see there's a trend reversal, right? The first reason why is because you notice that found an area of support here, right? So I can zoom in and show you. There's the downtrend. The sellers start to slow down. Buyers are starting to step in. The green candles, as you can see, show that buyers are stepping in. Once that happened, you can see there's the bullish candles coming in. Now you can see buyers in control. You should expect this to continue to the upside. 365 is probably your next level, but this looks bullish. It looks actually very good if you're looking on a larger time frame. So I like this setup a lot. I'm going to put this in my watch list. LILM. Strong chart on the 4-hour. I have levels on this for some reason. Here are your levels. I have these already previously, so here are levels on this. Resistance is here. What is this? 112. You can even mark this high actually. 118. It's bullish. It looks good. For an entry, I don't know. I would wait for this high of day to break, but clearly see what's happened with this. Same thing. Downtrend break. There's the bullish reversal. Now you can see that's pushing to the upside. Yeah, it looks good. GBP. Same thing with this, right? What day was that? So obviously the end of the month, you can see that from then it's steady in an uptrend. I think you know where you can look for entries, right? So obviously from the 31st, so let's say from the 1st of November, right? We can see that every time it's pulled back to this level, it's ran, right? So very, very simple. I'm pretty sure you know where you can look for your entry. Where would it be? Look for the trend line pullback. So around this 330 level, you can look for entries here and then expecting it to push up, right? That's all it is just simply looking at the trend. Nothing to do with EMAs, nothing to do with VWAP, nothing to do with any indicators. All it is simply just playing the trend, right? Make it very easy for yourself. Don't try and complicate things. Take profits as you go when you're up, however happy you are, what percentage you are. Be realistic with it. Don't hold for 50% moves. But you can see since 232 all the way to 360, right? It's been pushing to the upside a lot. So we're looking around here to here. Up 50% since basically the first, so in 6 to 5 days, so a week. I'm not too sure, there might have been good news or something, earnings, that's why it's probably running. But yeah, all you need to do, entries for this is very, very easy, is pull back to that and then push to the upside. So draw the trend line and then focus on where the entries could be. IFRX is pushing up, this is looking good, might be look for good time to look for entries if you want to. It's simply because it's holding this level. Riskier entries are around now, and then obviously safer entries are above 145. So I'll post this one on Twitter as well so you guys can get a look on it. I'll just mention that this is a riskier entry. So risky entries at this level. So what is this? 138. Safe entries above 145. This is the 15-minute chart. Also, guys, make sure you look at that. Hasi posted a YouTube video in regards to one of the strategies we use. Highly recommend you guys to use it. I know someone commented on there and asked if it's if it works every time. All I'm going to tell you is you guys know, and you should know. I mean, even if you're just starting out, right? There is no 100% strategy. No one can tell you or teach you a strategy that's going to work 100% of the time. It is impossible. Trust me, it is. No matter what you do, the market changes all the time, right? So all the indicators and everything you can use. Yes, you can get probably a very high win rate or strategy win rate, whatever that may be, but there is no strategy that works every single time, because if there was, it would already be out there. People would be trading it and using it, right? So there is no 100% strategy, but this one does work at least 50% of the time. That means that if you take that kind of setup, you should be a profitable trader. Obviously, it comes with a lot of time and practice with that. It's not just take that every single time. There's a lot of things that do come in, are involved with it, but you can start to use that strategy because it does work very well, and add it to basically your strategies if you see that setup. TGTX, you can keep this one on watch as well. This chart's crazy. Lots of resistance here though. You see this 1144 that I have, resistance here. That's not a break above. There's no break above here. Still rejecting 1144. So very strong chart on this. It is bullish, but you can see that it is still rejecting this 1144. Break above that and you should be fine. But at the moment, it's not looking too great until it does break above that. Cydio. No problem, Omar. Cydio looks good. So we can see with this one is I had this purple line before in the 1 hour. This was the kind of resistance level, 0.4. We did break above that and we got that retest. So there was the break, there's the retest, and now it's pushing up. 0.52 is your next level on this. So it looks good. Up 21% right now as well. It is a sub $1 play, so just be cautious of that. Nothing else is really moving, to be honest, guys. It's going to be like this, obviously, because it is Monday. So kind of just looking at what plays are moving this morning. AWRE, nothing going on with that. PBLA, guys, I know someone's asked me about this. This is why you always have a stop loss, right? For me, I always have a 3% stop loss. People have 10, whatever percent. It's just important to keep and ensure that you have a stop loss on your trades because it manages your risk. If you were trying to still hold it from $1, it's down all the way down to 65 cents. You're probably still holding it because you didn't stick to your stop loss. That's what happens with these runners, especially these ones that are closest $1. Sub $1 plays are very, very risky. MCRB, nothing on that. Howell's still within this level. I'm just going to put this level here, 295, because we have this wick here. Well, it's 296, but I'm just going to keep this 295 here, the yellow line. So as long as it stays above this, we should be okay with Howell, but because it was support here, resistance. So if it holds this and reclaims $3, you should be fine. It does have room all the way to 371. Another level that you can monitor is 241. So this level here is resistance here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of area resistance here as well. So looks good. I like the setup. I'll keep this on watch for sure. What else? T-non, what's happening with this? Yeah, it's right on the support level here. It's still just kind of flirting with this range. Gonna move this here. Yeah, I mean, safe entries are above this 130. The trend line break is what you want, right? So 131. Then 171 is that next resistance level. But at the moment, you can see that it is holding the support level from Friday from the 50% move. So regardless that it did run 50%, it has now found an area of support, which is obviously a good sign, right? OGI. This one will probably be the top watch at the moment. It is up 33%. It is starting to lose this downtrend or this uptrend that we have drawn, but it is holding this previous high that I had here, 153, which is this level here. I'm going to change this to orange now since it has broken above, so we can put that there, and then the low will just be this 126. So these are the levels I have on this. We can change this line and just change it to what's happening right now, so we can see that there is a possible falling wedge. It's more of a descending triangle like this. So it is more bearish than anything, but the fact that it's holding this support line is a good sign. So 153 is the key level here. This is just the candles here. Are these the 8 a.m.? Have the clocks gone back? What time does the? I think the clocks have gone back, right? So the market opens in like an hour still, I think, from what I know. If anyone can confirm, let me double check. Yeah, it's still an hour. Clocks went back. I forgot about that. So yeah, the market still doesn't open for another hour and a half. I'll probably be back in a bit. It has. If I look here on my clock, look, 8 a.m. candles now only. That's funny. So I'm like an hour behind. Yeah, so the market isn't open for another hour and 30. Yeah, now it's 8 a.m. Normally it's like, it's an hour behind, yeah. Yeah. I forgot that the clocks went back, so I'm on like way earlier. I'll probably I'm gonna end the stream now, and then I'll come back in like an hour, and then we can go from there. Cause yeah, I don't want to be sitting here for 2 hours doing this. So the market should pick up in an hour and a half, but I'll be back. Yeah, I'll just put out another link so you guys will join that. So I'll catch you guys then.